Welcome to episode 3 of In the Clouds podcast. I'm joined by none other than the amazing co host, Pete or Martian.
Yo,
What's going on? Alright, well, there's a lot to talk about today, at least for me. But I guess we can start off with how's your week, bro? I know you're going through a lot right now. Not really serious, right? But you got a lot on your plate.
the week is alright. Honestly, dude, it's just gone by so fast for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like life becomes a routine, right?
Yeah.
And it just it becomes such a routine that the days and nights just get blended together.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell. It just goes by so fast. So it's just by we're already in November. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so much. It's too fast for me.
Yeah, I feel you. I think we had mentioned this. I don't know if it was on the first or second episode where it's just time has been going by way too fast. For those that don't know, which is most of you, it's our birth month, I guess you could say. We were born on the November. He was born November 14th. Me on the 16th. So, and we had been planning our birthdays because we do like a little get together every year at my place. It's nothing huge or anything, but we were planning that out, and just the fact that it's literally almost here is it's crazy.
Yeah, the year went by so fast. I still remember last year it was yesterday. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, man. The time just flies, and it's insane.
It really, really does. But back to the question, the week has gone by fast. It's been okay. I'm in the process right now of moving to a new place with my family. Uh, Nobody likes moving. It sucks for everyone. It's just annoying. It's a nuisance, but it's just part of it.
Yeah, I've never moved. Well, I moved once, but I think I was 1 or 2. So I obviously don't remember that. So I've never really gone through moving, so I can't say, but I can imagine it fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, it's just it's always an annoying process having to, because you're wherever you're at right now is your home, and that's where you're comfortable in. That's where most of your family is and where you spend most of your time. And having to pack up everything and just move it is such a drag. But it's also it depends. If you're moving from a house that you like, it's sort of a sad thing to.
Yeah, I can imagine. I cannot see myself moving out of this place because I literally grew up here all my life. So I mean, eventually I will. And oh my god, it's gonna be a bitch to move everything I have.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I think I want to sell my pops. I just,
I mean, you want to sell yours? Imagine me.
Exactly.
I have shelves of pops.
It's weird because especially when you move, you find out that you don't use a lot of the stuff that you have in your room, and you have a lot of trash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave behind a lot of trash, a lot of things that I thought were valuable, but
Yeah, I feel you. No, yeah, I feel like
the pops.
Yeah, I feel like the pop phase was. I mean, it lasted a good while for me, but looking at all of them now, it's just fuck.
Yeah, I got into it for a month or 2, but I got heavily into it, and I really wanted to complete a set, and
it's impossible, man.
It's just impossible, dude. I learned it. I learned the hard way. It's they make it impossible for you, basically.
Yeah, they honestly do.
They add the chase rares, I think.
Yeah, there's a chase. There's convention exclusives. There's store exclusives, online exclusives. Too many.
So many. And I was trying to do the Overwatch roster, the set. I thought I was getting close, but 2 of them were out of my grasp. I think it was the Golden Soldier 76, which was $100, and I think it was a Reaper for 80.
Yeah.
And I couldn't bring myself,
Yeah.
And after that, they just started bringing them out, and I got so behind. I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, there's like a lot of BlizzCon exclusives too that you're just never gonna get unless you pay an unreal amount of money for them.
Yeah, like they're definitely fun. I think it's awesome when you complete a set, or it just looks nice. It
Yeah,
feels good too. So I don't knock on anybody that does collect pops because I understand. But like to me, it was like no, I just don't have the budget to spend. You know?
yeah, I feel you. Some of them are fucking stupid expensive. All right, but
Yeah.
speaking of BlizzCon, BlizzCon just happened, and you're not a huge fan of Blizzard games like I am,
Mhm.
but holy fuck, there's a lot announced. I won't go into super detail about everything. I think we'll just probably talk a little bit about everything. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could start off with your main game, which was WoW. I don't know anything about WoW, so I'll just chill.
yeah, so the new expansion got announced. So every what is it, 2 to 3 years, a new expansion comes out for like the retail version of World of Warcraft. And well, this is coming up on the third year already, or second year, whatever it is. And it's called World of Warcraft Shadowlands. And they always, well, since last year or 2 years ago, they started doing like big CGI cinematics, like super detailed, super crisp. And this one showed an old character that's like loved, which is the Lich King. He's a villain. They showed him pretty much get his ass kicked by one of the newer villains, which people weren't too happy about. So there was a lot of like controversy there, but I mean the trailer was good.
It really was.
As far as gameplay mechanics, I was seeing it the past 2 days, and this last expansion, Battle for Azeroth, sucked. Like it just sucked. But this one, there's a level squish, so now instead of being level 120, everyone's gonna go to level 50, and then you level up to 60, or if you make a new character, 1 to 60. So that's good. That's what people have been wanting for a long time. Just kind of a reset. They're bringing back old abilities that they took out of the game. They're bringing back just a lot of like game mechanics and like abilities that were like iconic to WoW's history. So like the fans are really happy with all that. Like they're going more back to the classic roots. And
Yeah.
I mean, after the success of classic, I mean, I think you just have to, man. Like you can't, like, okay, you experimented for a bit, but like the experiments you failed, you released classic, which was the original game, and that literally brought millions of players. So I mean, I don't blame them for going back to the roots, which I mean isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, like I'm not. I tried WoW. I myself say I gave it an honest chance. We played for what, like 6-7 hours.
Yeah, maybe around there.
I
Probably.
didn't. I didn't get to level 10, but for me, I don't know what it was about it. I didn't really like it, but to each their own. Like I don't knock off on it. It must be fun. It looks fun, honestly. Like the community itself looks really really fun to be a part of.
Yeah, like there's so many people in that community. It's crazy.
Yeah, like and like the cinematics are amazing. Me that I don't know any of it, any of the lore. Like still, holy hell! Like the animators are so good, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so much detail. It's so good.
Yeah, that trailer was so good. Like when Sylvanas, the chick that kicked the Lich King's ass, when she broke the helm
Yeah,
of
yeah.
damnation or domination,
It was
whatever it
sick.
is, and like the like you just saw the world tear apart. It was crazy. So good.
Yeah, Blizzard, I think has the best animations.
Oh,
hands
dude.
down, right?
No, yeah, especially after that Diablo 4 one too. Like, oh my god, you saw the Diablo 4 one, right?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you like that one. I'm a bit more open to maybe try out because it looks pretty fun. That's why I asked you when does it come out, but you
Yeah.
said until 2 years.
Yeah,
so that
probably.
sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, for WoW, I mean, it looks promising, but there's this thing that's it's like there's a saying that they do. It's like Blizzard does this to get your hopes up, and then they crush them. But I mean, I think after this bad year that they had, I don't think they can afford any more bad games, quote unquote, or bad expansions. I think you
Yeah.
literally have to go. And I mean, a lot of the things they talked about in the panels, excuse me, I mean, a lot of the things they said look promising, but I mean, we won't know until the expansion comes out, which is next year.
Yeah.
So
And we say Blizzard has had a bad year, like in terms of recently they're in like in thin ice, because
Yeah.
of the whole Hong Kong situation, and I think they're trying to repair it, so they're really not allowed to fuck up.
yeah,
Like anything that they do from here on out, you have to knock out of the park, especially because like I mean, I give them props because they did address it.
yeah. They said
They weren't silent, so
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
people were complaining that it wasn't like a super sincere apology, but I thought it was done well. And like the guy, like everyone knew what he was talking about when he said, that's not us. We're sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
and then people were mad, like saying, "Oh, it wasn't sincere. You didn't address it." It's like, I mean,
No, I think people have to understand that like it's rare for companies to come out and apologize. Like,
yeah,
companies don't do that. They don't care usually. So even if it's a front or whatever, at least they did it. It brings more attention to it.
yeah, I agree. Other games, Diablo 4, that trailer looked amazing. The detail, just the animation of like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the guy's name, and I don't think he's like a known character as far as I know. But like, just the way like you could see the reflection of things in his eyes, like the blood and everything around it, just like the gory, dark
It
aspect
reminded
of
me
it.
of God of War, like I don't know, like in the same graphics.
Yeah.
It was sick. The gameplay looks really, really cool, to be honest.
Yeah, it does look polished, and they were saying I didn't look super into it, but it's more MMO-ish this time around. So it's like an open world, and in WoW there's this thing called world bosses that they're bringing to Diablo. So world bosses are like, well, you have the map right of the world, and then a boss spawns at a specific location, but players have to fight over it or work together to fight it because it's a hard boss.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I think that's a super good plus. There's trading now, which people were complaining, but I think it's good for the economy of the game. I think they said PvP, which is interesting, but I don't know about that last part of the PvP. And you can like see players around the world now instead of you just being on your own adventure.
Mhm.
So those are all really good things, I think, for the game. It's
Yeah,
definitely a new direction.
overall, it looks pretty fun. I mean, I've never played a Diablo before. I've always heard that Diablo 2 is the best or really, really good.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try it. I probably will try Diablo 2 in the meantime while 4 comes out and see how well I like it, and maybe we might go. Well, I might go into Diablo 4 because I know you for sure are.
Yeah, Diablo. I mean, I played a bit of Diablo 3, and I haven't tried Diablo 2, but I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, and it does look fun. And this game does look very promising, so we just got to be patient and wait for that, which kind of sucks, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah, that one definitely looks fun. Uh, did you see that there's a character that turns into a bear?
Yeah, it's a druid. It's fucking
That's
badass.
sick.
I love the animation that it does too.
It's really, really good. I love the sorceress one. Like,
Yeah.
If I were to be a character, it'd probably be that one.
I'm probably gonna. I hope they bring back the Crusader. It's more like a paladin that they had in Diablo 3. I hope they bring it back. I don't see why they wouldn't. But if they don't, I'll probably play a druid or a bard.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess the last one would be Overwatch 2.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
We're pretty big fans of Overwatch. Not recently because of the meta. If you're an Overwatch player, you know what we're talking about. The shield meta. But that's a whole other thing. Overwatch 2 looks promising. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, the little gameplay that I saw, it does look very promising, and I mean the cinematic was amazing, dude. It got me in my feels.
Yeah,
Like seeing
definitely.
Genji pop out and like that was
I
badass.
love his new design. It's really, really good.
I was seeing it was like a meme. It was like, oh, Genji's in his emo phase because he got the hood on.
I dig it, dude. Like
Yeah.
I like it when they're like in modern clothes. I really, really like it.
Yeah,
But yeah, the cinematic was amazing. Like top notch, as always.
yeah.
they have a way to really get you like in the feels. It's impressive. I love it.
Yeah. I don't know why when I was watching the cinematic, I thought Winston was gonna die.
Me too.
Yeah,
Honestly.
like I'm like, there's no way they're gonna kill Winston.
It's such a cliche like
Yeah.
to do that, but like I always fall for it, especially if it's with characters I love. Like, you know, I love Winston. He's
Yeah.
a good character. I used to play him on Xbox, but you know he basically died. He's not used.
Yeah. Yeah, then when Genji came out, it was fucking badass.
Mhm. It was great. It was amazing.
It was good just to see like all these characters that we've played with and like grown to love over the years, just in a very good cinematic.
Mm-hmm. It's always cool because we're always usually getting like origin ones, which are always cool. But finally seeing them all together, like it's sick. It was great.
Is this the first time we see them together? Yeah, right?
Basically, because the rest have been origin stories.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't think we've ever seen, maybe in the comics, right? But I don't read the comics. But like
Yeah, I mean,
that
I
we
wanted.
that we see all the characters, well, not all the characters, right? But I would say the core, like Tracer, Winston, May, Ryan, come together. That's pretty good. This is a really,
Yeah.
really, really well done cinematic.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely. I loved it. So Overwatch 2 is basically the main attraction is the story mode, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Which is like, are we getting an origin story? Are we getting, you know, after like the war, during the war? I wonder what the story is.
I think it takes place a bit after he initiates the recall, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean, based
it would
on-
make sense.
Based off the cinematic, that's what I would guess, but who knows how far back we'll go. I really like, because they said, okay, so the way I understood the game is going to work is, so there's the PvP mode, which is what we have right now in Overwatch 1, and then there's the new PvE mode, which is story mode, and they say characters missions. They didn't say character specific, so I don't know if the character missions are just recycled through everyone or everyone's specific, but more on that right now. So the way I understand the game works, the PvP mode will be updated on Overwatch 1, and if you get it on 2, you can play with people from Overwatch 1. The PvP mode is just that, the PvP mode. It'll be played and shared with people from Overwatch 1 and 2. And then people that buy Overwatch 2 will get the story mode and the PvE stuff, you know.
I was gonna ask you, do you think we have Overwatch 1, but say if we didn't, say I didn't, and I bought Overwatch 2, could I play the regular PvP stuff with you? Like, if you have Overwatch 1 and I have 2? You know what I'm saying?
I would say so, because the way I understood it was, they said, I think Jeff Kaplan's words were, we want to change the way a sequel works. And then that way, I
yeah.
think he was like, okay, PvP will just be that. Like, it'll be shared across
same.
both games, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you're buying Overwatch 2 just for the story mode and the PvE stuff.
Yeah. So, like, in other words, we're talking DLC, but I mean, it's because it's hard. It depends how much it is. If it's a lot, then you can justify their prices, which we'll get into right now. But if it's not a lot, then it's got to be considered DLC.
Yeah. I mean, I'm leaning towards it's more DLC-ish than an actual full-fledged sequel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I hope there's a good amount of story and good story.
mean,
I'm pretty sure there will
Because
be.
like,
Because this has to have been in the works already for years.
yeah, technically we paid $60 at the very beginning for Overwatch, right? And we were just paying for PvP.
That's crazy,
So-
actually, that we played
Yeah.
$60 for a PvP game. Looking back on it,
Exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like now, if you're just getting Overwatch 2 at the 60 price range, you're gonna get what we paid $60 for, plus PvP. I mean, plus PvE and the story.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
yeah, I think,
Like now that I think about it,
yeah, I think it's it caters to a new audience too, which I think is really good. I mean, for us, it
Yeah.
kind of sucks because I mean we paid $60 for Overwatch 1, but if you look at it from a new player perspective, it's pretty good because you get new PvP stuff and a PvE game. So I think I don't know. I think it's catered towards more new players.
which is like, and like, I think the prices were trying to cater to everyone
Yeah.
because the prices are 40 for the most basic one. It was what was the other one, 60?
Yeah. So
And
these
60?
prices aren't confirmed, but this was a post on the Blizzard forums that got taken down. I think the prices were $40. Well, $39.99 for the regular edition. I think it was
The basic
65 was for like the special edition, and then the other one was like 69 or 70
It was 70. Yeah.
for like the ultimate edition, whatever. It comes like 40 loot boxes apparently. Which I mean, look, in reality, 40 loot boxes, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But like I said, they were trying to cater to everyone because I mean, so you can buy the regular 61 and well, you get a lot, right? But if you already have Overwatch 1, if they sell it at 40, like I said before, it just like it resolves around if it's enough, like if it's actually worth $40 of content.
Yeah, and I mean that's a hard like thing now. Like, what actually is worth $40 of content nowadays? Like, it's such a, I don't know. It's hard to, in my head at
Like-
least. Like, I can't think of something worth $40 DLC that's come out
DLC
lately.
no, like when I justify like a $65 game, like the number one that pops into my head is The Witcher 3. That game is so far and above like what it is. It's so detailed, it's so fun, it's super big in world and story. Like that's a full game for $60.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I consider worth it, you know. And that I mean in I think Spider-Man from last year,
I mean, I would
God of
like
War. you
yeah,
know,
I was
games
gonna
like
say
that.
all those. I was gonna say all the open world games I can see, but I think it's hard to justify a PvP game
Yeah,
like, for
exactly.
$60.
It's
Like
tough. It's really tough.
Modern Warfare. I don't know. It's kind of tough paying the $60 for it. Because I mean, there is
Yeah.
a story mode and it is good, but like I'm not a huge fan of playing the story mode. But I don't know.
Yeah, Modern Warfare is a tough one because I mean, people were gonna buy it regardless. Whether they stop playing or not is completely different. Which I do think people are gonna stop playing if they don't fix it.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother thing. We already went over the Modern Warfare rant.
Yeah.
If you want to hear about it, it's on episode 2. Just FYI.
Yeah.
But back to Overwatch 2. What was your like? What are you most excited about it? Like Overwatch 2.
I mean, I would say the story, depending on how good it is. And I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I do want PvP to be good, but like, how much of a balance change is it actually going to be? Is it going to be like small patches that we get like now? Is it going to be one like reset PvP experience? Like, and how,
Ooh, that
and-
sounds good.
and I'm curious
honestly.
about like how is MMR gonna work? Like, is it gonna transfer from Overwatch 1 to
They
2?
fucked it up so bad in the last season.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Like,
like combining all of your roles, it was so weird,
like
so wrong.
I'm very curious about the PvP aspect of the game because I mean that's what I would assume I play the most.
Yeah.
Unless the
I
story
hope
is,
we
like,
get a
super
meta change
replayable.
too.
I mean, I
Because-
would assume we are, but then again, it just goes back to like how much of a PvP change are we actually getting with this new game? Like, is
I
it?
hope a big one because, I mean, I have heard nothing good from this meta. Like people don't like it.
Nah, this meta sucks.
Yeah, it just really does. It's not fun. You're literally shooting at shields like 90% of the time. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. It honestly does.
Like please bring back dive. I think that was the funnest meta.
I feel like right now the meta is just set in stone to the point where everything just needs a reset. Like, I'm talking original heroes might need some changes, like new abilities, which maybe at first will upset some fans, but I think they have to balance the game differently this time around. And I mean,
Honestly, yeah.
we are getting
it,
new
it would be
heroes.
good. It
Yeah.
would be good. Like, I know they probably won't because it's too much of a stretch. But if there was ever a time to do it, it would be now with Overwatch 2.
Yeah,
Like,
like
you can be risky, you know, and change some stuff.
yeah, and I mean if it doesn't work, just change it back. That's what I think.
pretty much. But I don't know if they will.
Yeah, I mean Ryan needs some help.
Dude,
Like, Ryan-
Ryan is literally dead. Come on.
Yeah, I love Ryan, but he's
I
just
don't understand how you can add a character that can completely, like, just do the job of another character but way better.
yeah.
Like it's crazy because ever since Sigma came out, it's Ryan has been over with. It's just no point in using him, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, we are getting new characters. We've seen 2 so far. It's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Echo will come out until Overwatch 2. I don't think we're gonna get her before then.
I was surprised they didn't announce her. I thought she was the extra one, but it wasn't. It was the other one.
Yeah, I forgot her name, but there is that.
It's so weird. It's such a weird name.
I forgot her name, but I'm assuming all these new characters will be at the launch of Overwatch 2. I don't think we're gonna get anything for a while on Overwatch 1.
Yeah, probably not. Like
Which
their
is-
main thing has to be introducing the character with the game.
I do like Ryan's new look though with the ponytail. Looks super cool.
Yeah, a lot of the costume changes were really good.
Is it
Um,
Sojourn? Sojourn?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's super weird. It looked like she had a,
Zarya gun, right? That's
Yeah,
what I thought. I'm like,
exactly.
wait, what the fuck is this? Is it replacing
but it was
Zarya?
an automatic gun, right?
Yeah. I was scared. I'm like, oh fuck, this is my new main.
Dude, wait, is she DPS?
I'm pretty sure she's DPS, but at first I thought she was a tank because of the gun.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, she's probably DPS. I wonder, like, I just wonder how she's gonna be.
No idea. I mean, I'm super excited for the game. I would assume only good can come of it, but I don't know.
Yeah, like, I would hope so, honestly. But, oh, dude, it's so hard to trust in companies these days. We've just been getting let down by these video game companies that we want to support and want them to succeed, but it's hard. you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think. I would assume that Overwatch won't let us down because I feel like they're very transparent, especially Jeff. But it's just very. Who knows?
Yeah, like hopefully we see some good changes. Hopefully we get some good content. And they swore that PvE was highly replayable. I hope so. I mean,
You do.
there's only so much, They're just bots.
I mean, yeah, but like we don't know how like big these missions are. We don't know we don't know
Yeah.
anything. So like all we know is the characters level up, which is good. And I'm pretty sure they probably level up pretty slow. But as far as like mission size and like how many missions there are, we don't know much. So that kind
Yeah,
of sucks.
I really like they introduced like you can level up a character and you can unlock and customize abilities.
Yeah.
I think that's really really cool.
That's definitely a sweet thing, man. And a lot of the characters they get like a small redesign. Like Lucio is a bit different too. Like he has more like green in his hair this time around. I think Tracer's pants have like white stripes around them or something like that. I don't know if she's always had that though.
I want to say yes. Like Tracer has like a, I don't know. She has like a sweater on, no? Like
Yeah,
like
I think
a
so. It's
hoodie?
yeah,
Sort of?
yeah. Ryan obviously got a bigger beard and the ponytail, which looks sick, and the armor is a bit different too now.
I actually like Winston's. Like it's like green now instead of blue, right?
His shirtish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that.
so. But look,
And I think Genji's is my favorite though.
yeah. And I do like that all the skins from Overwatch 1 will transfer to Overwatch 2. I think that had to be done.
I hope all of them get a redesign. Like, you've been doing decent ones that look good. Like, I hope they introduce all of the heroes with a new design. I think they do. I think they teased it, right?
Right now I'm looking at May got like there's very subtle changes in her shirt. It's out now. It's not tucked in unless it's always been out. No, right?
Are you showing it on stream?
No, I can do that real quick though. Give me a
Yeah,
sec.
yeah, do it so I'm gonna go watch it.
Oops, wrong one. Let me switch this
Alright,
here.
I'm watching.
Give me a sec. Switching the screen. Display capture. Yeah, here on the right we can see. Let me click on this. All right. So Lucio's here. Bastion apparently has a hat now. Torb is a bit different. Ryan looks amazing. Mercy has like, I don't know if she's always had these things on the side. But her hair is different. It's just you can notice a change. Tracer.
Damn, I really like the rework. Wow,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Bastion. I think he just has a hat now, but I think that's funny.
It's kind of weird. Like
It's funny,
I
though.
guess. Yeah. May looks good.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love May.
Yeah.
my favorite has
Lucio
to
looks
be-
pretty good too.
My favorite has to be Ryan though, or Torb.
Yeah.
Ryan looks
just
six.
looks fucking older. Yeah. He looks like a grown ass grandpa, pissed off.
And then you do have the Genji one, which is sweet.
Yeah.
That is super super dope.
I like it. I'm a big fan. Like I said, I hope every hero comes out with a redesign.
Yeah, I would assume most, if not all, will.
Yeah, I hope so.
But
What else? Oh yeah, the new game mode. What'd you think about that?
push.
Yeah, is it called Push?
Yeah, it's called push. The PvP
nice.
one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like escort, which is payload, but just
Yeah.
like you automatically have the payload. I think.
It's weird because I was watching it today and like it seems like if you control the robot, it moves the wall, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But you can easily C9 because someone can walk the robot all the way back and like move their payload or whatever. It's weird. I was a little bit confused, I'll be honest.
I don't know how it works, if I'm being honest. Like I just know the robot
Yeah.
pushes it and I assume it's like escorting a payload, but as far as that, I don't know.
It looks pretty fun. Like it's gonna be weird because if you see the game mode, the maps are like just specifically designed for that game mode. Like those maps that you see there, I don't think they're gonna be used anywhere else.
Also,
I might be wrong.
I think they had said we're not getting Paris and Horizon Lunar Colony. I think they're getting cut out of the PvP mode, which is amazing.
Oh my god, yes. I forgot which one was Paris.
The
I
one
think I
that's
remember.
the one
With
that's
the little bridge. The
yeah.
bridges.
No, is that Paris? When I think of Paris, I think
I
you
don't
spawn and there's like a perfect setup for like a shield thing. So like you walk, there's a wall, and then like straight ahead is just like a little platform where people set up, and then the points behind that.
Yeah, I know which one.
I think that's Paris, but I could be wrong.
I think that's Paris too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, that's great, dude. I hate Horizon Lunar Colony. It's just I never got to be good at that map at all. Like
Yeah, and then they
the
changed
positioning
it.
is just weird. What
That's
do you
good.
mean they changed it?
They had changed Horizon, remember? Like it looked one way, and then they redesigned it to try to make it better,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy.
and it still sucked.
True.
But,
But that's good.
that's
I'm
good.
glad they're taking him out.
Yeah, it's good. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get some new maps, which I hope are better designed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a Canada one or something like that. Something along
Oh
those
yeah, I
lines.
think that's at Toronto.
Toronto, exactly.
So yeah, I
Is there
mean,
anything else on Overwatch?
I really hope that the character missions, even if it's just 2 to 3 missions for each character, I hope they're character specific.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree.
I hope, but I feel like it's just probably gonna be recycled.
It's too much, wouldn't it be? Like,
I mean,
like
you've
a
had time.
specific mission for Yeah, they've had time. That's true.
Even
Like
if
how
it's
long has
like
it been? 3 years.
probably, even if it's just like okay, so like let's say the Ryan, Torb, and Tracer are on a mission, and like that's the first mission for each of them. I think that's fine.
But like they change throughout, or
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
you can probably visit different sections of a map. Like let's say there's three wings, and like Ryan goes middle, Tracer goes right, and Torb goes left, and then like in the middle of the mission, you guys all meet up again. And, you go.
Interesting. Yeah.
I would like to see that.
I really wonder like how they're gonna do it. Like because we don't really know much. They basically just said character missions.
Yeah.
So I hope it's good though. I'm excited for that.
Yep. I don't think you can go wrong with it. I think.
It's hard. It's hard to fuck up, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah. So yeah, BlizzCon was fucking. It was great. It was a great BlizzCon. Loved it. So much hype. So many new things are coming. Oh, another thing.
I'm not a big fan, but I still liked it. I enjoyed.
Yeah. For WoW Classic, there's these things called phases, right? So right now we're in phase 1, then there's phase 2, 3, 4, 5. So the reason they did that is because so when you go back to like, original WoW when it first came out in 2002 or 2003, whatever, so I mean obviously games have patches, right? Patch 1, patch 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, whatever. So the phases are like replicates of that. So like they go on different patches. Right now we're on patch, literally just 1.0. And then on phase 2, which comes out November 12th, there's this thing called the honor system, which is going to be a more PvP oriented. So a lot of people are excited for that.
Yeah, like when they announced it, I saw that people were excited.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, but
Yeah. So like
must have been good.
right now, I mean the end game right now is just raiding, but like there's this thing called rank 14 where it's like you have to literally dedicate your life to WoW to get that title. But I mean, there's obviously those no lives that just will get there.
Oh yeah, definitely. There always is.
In other news, not BlizzCon related, what did you think of those Pokemon evolutions?
Put them up on stream, please.
Yeah.
So people can see and I can see. Because I think you sent them through chat, right?
I sent it to you Messenger, I think.
Oh, dude. But like,
That's
no way
Sobble
they're
one.
real.
That's Sobble
No
one.
way they're real. No way.
Oh, I had a perfect picture. Let me see if I can grab it. I'm trying to find them
Like-
online right now.
If what you showed me is real, that is insane. I am not a fan. What happened? Literally, what happened?
Okay, hold
Please.
on. I'm gonna send this picture to myself. And then I'll put it on screen.
Like, I think Nintendo is prone to fuck ups, but geez, man, like, really, this is the first Pokemon to be on something else besides like a handheld, I guess. I mean, the Switch is a handheld, but it's a little bit more like a console, I would say.
Yeah, I would say so too. I'm just saving the picture real quick. I don't know how well we'll be able to see it.
But yeah, I think I heard that the whole Pokédex got leaked. If so, that's terrible, right?
Yeah, it's a bit blurry, but we can kind of see it here. Let me put it up. So this is a picture I found online. Obviously, it's not confirmed. Let me see if I can find a clearer image of it. But, I mean, we can see the starters here.
What is that?
Like
Dude,
this-
what happened to Sobble? What is
Bro,
that?
Sobble looks so bad. Let's see if
Bro,
I can
what-
find the post on Twitter real quick. But this is like, just so we have something for now.
Jeez.
They were saying, I don't know if you saw the second form of Sobble.
Uh-huh.
He
Well, I'm looking at in the screen.
he has like emo hair, so they're like he went from don't hit me from his first form to emo to spank me daddy on the freaking third one.
Dude, these are pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
just
Either.
looking at what's on screen, these are pretty bad. What the hell happened to the bunny? Like, where
I
did he get shorts from?
I don't know, man. Let me see
What
what.
the hell happened to the monkey Grookey? Like, the third evolution. What is
I
that?
mean, okay, that one's not the worst one.
It's not the worst, but it looks weird to me.
Yeah, like here's a better image of the starters at least. And Jesus Christ, I have no idea what happened to us. Apparently, those are the name. It goes Sobble, Sizzle, Interlane. No idea.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know, man. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm like, oh, dude, they had so much potential. Look, Rookie's the best one. The bunny isn't that
Yeah.
bad.
The bunny isn't that
But
bad.
Sobble was
Dude,
such a weird
honestly,
one.
I'm kind of leaning towards the bunny. He looks kind of cool in them shorts, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
He just be vibing.
He'd just be
Uh,
vibing. I
but-
I was originally going with Sobble, and now, nah, I'm not gonna run around with that. That just looks weird.
No. Like, I wanted to go Grookey, but
I do
that
like.
third evolution
No, I like
is
it.
bothering me. I don't know why.
I like it. I think it's good.
I think it's the hair. It pisses me off.
I like the second
It's
form of the
just-
bunny. He looks kind of ninja-ish.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm saying it right now. I'm gonna go with the bunny. Fuck it.
I mean, if these are confirmed, which
Yeah,
I would
if they're
assume they
confirmed.
are.
Jesus, what did they do to Sobble, man?
I don't know, man. Like, it's
What
fucking
happened?
crazy. Let me see if I can find that picture I tried to show. But yeah, dude, like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just going over, like, alright, I think I could show most of these. I just wanted to look through the timeline to make sure, well, not the timeline, right, but just to make sure there wasn't anything, you know?
Yeah, don't leak anything.
Yeah, alright.
Or get yourself banned.
Easy.
Easy.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna post this up again. Some of these newer Pokemon do look interesting though. Like, but they're just weird. Like look at this one. Actazalt? No idea. Are you
Oh,
what?
he's
Uh,
like, what is that?
I don't know.
I was like, I was about
Bro,
to
then
say,
like
oh,
this
he's
one.
cool,
This
but-
one's weird too. Like, a lot of these are weird. I'm not gonna lie.
dude. It's because they have to be running out of ideas.
No, they
Like,
have to be like look at
it's
these Pokemon.
impossible. Like, oh my god, what am I looking at?
I don't know.
Dude, what are these?
Like,
Are
these
they
are-
even gonna be good?
I don't know. I like.
What is?
I kind of
What
like.
is this?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the evolution of the first one.
I would assume. I like this elephant looking
Oh,
one.
that one looks cool.
Yeah, I'll give them that one.
Jaw? Fun jaw, bro.
People like this one, but I'm like, okay, it's just very basic. That's the thing. The Hatterene, I think.
Oh, she's cute.
And then
Or
there's
it's cute.
There's the
My
bunny.
bad. That one's cute. I love it. The Hatterene.
Then there's the teapot, and I think it had been shown already.
Bunny's pretty cute.
The teapot is just very
Oh
basic.
wow! It's pretty much a teapot. it's okay. What else we got?
I think that's it for now. There is this one, I think, of Mr. Mime, which he just looks weird. I mean, he's always looked weird, but now he looks weirder.
What is that though? What happened to him?
I don't
No
know.
way, that's Mr. Mime.
And then there's apparently this one called Mr. Rhyme. I mean, this is just going off the Twitter post, right? I can't confirm or deny, right? But this just looks weird. I kind of like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cute, but
It reminds me of
what the hell happened?
I don't know if you ever played the like Devil Survivor or like the Shin Megami Tensei games. It's kind of
Nah.
like that. And I think this is Meowth.
No way, that's Meowth.
I think
dude.
that's
No
Meowth.
way. No, what?
Yeah, it's
But like, okay, but like, are these like, you know, like the Alolan version?
yeah, pretty much. I think they're called.
Okay.
I think it's Galaran or Garen, something like that.
Okay, then that's fine as long as
And
the
then-
originals are still
Yeah.
around.
Well, I don't know if they will be, but then this is like the evolved version. It's not terrible, but it's just
It's really not, but it's weird
yeah, it's
to think that that's a Meowth.
yeah, definitely. I can't find that original picture. This is interesting. I actually like this. the purplish lizard looking one. This isn't terrible.
Yeah, I mean,
But then again, it's just like
it,
unsettling
it
here.
could be a better. It could be a better colorway. Like that's such a terrible colorway to me.
Ooh.
It's the Lakers.
So this is I assume like the new Flygon.
Oh, that one's cool.
But if you look at the legendaries, there's always the third one, and look at that third one, number 400. So it's the sword, the shield, and then that's the third one that we haven't seen.
Oh.
That looks sweet. I don't know if it will
Yeah.
look sweet, but who knows? And then this is I forgot the name of this Pokemon, but that's like the evolution in this genre. Just looks like a tree.
Yeah, it looks like the Corsola
I think that's it.
for the leaks or what?
No, for that Pokemon, like that was the name.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was Corsola. It was probably a reed, like I mean the Alolan.
This is like these are just they kind of look like the Shin Megami Tensei ones that I'm talking about.
That sounds really familiar.
So there's like this little demon imp looking thing.
Yeah.
There's the evolution of it. I'd assume it looks kind of weird though. And then I think this squid looks fucking funny. I don't know,
That evolution, holy shit.
bro. This squid looks funny. I don't know. There's just something about it that makes me laugh.
That reminds me of the what's that game? The one where it's on Nintendo and it's paint.
Inklings. Splatoon.
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Splatoon.
Exactly. I don't know why.
There's this
The
goat.
colorway.
This goat looks okay. It's a goat. It's literally just a goat.
Dude, literally.
And I think this is the third evolution, which look the like third legendary. It looks sweet. It's very different than the other two. But it's
It looks super out there.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it
does.
reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I don't know why.
It's crazy. It's out there for sure.
Definitely.
And then see if I can see anything else here. There is a snake. It's literally just a snake. He'd be vibing though, you know.
Really?
He'd be vibing though. Look at him.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, I did see him.
And
I mean, it
there's
looks
the
like a
evolution.
pug, dude.
It's like an evolution. I don't know. Like he's literally wrapped in himself. It's weird.
It's super weird. I mean, I like the second evolution. It's fine.
There's
But yeah,
this.
these designs are super out there. They're clearly running out of ideas, which is fine. It's
Yeah.
expected. You know, there's a literal fox too.
Yeah, it's literally just a fox.
Oh, I love that purple one. What is that?
No idea, but it looks kind of cute.
Uh,
Yeah, but this evolution of fucking Sobble is just crazy. Like I can't.
They
I
failed
can't.
them for sure.
I
Like,
can't.
imagine you're going up against someone in PvP and he brings that out.
Nah,
like,
I'm gonna laugh. Like Grookey
Dude,
at least
for
looks like a
real.
big ass gorilla. Like
true.
the fox
Whole
be
ass, I
vibing.
don't know.
Like bro, look at this picture. This is literally what Sobble is.
I hate it, dude. I hate it. It's that dude from Monsters Inc.
That's funny.
Like, it was so cute as Sabo. How? How do you fuck that up?
I don't know, man. I mean, there's just other like little random ones around, but
Yeah.
that was definitely crazy evolution for
I'm
Sobble.
still excited. It's one of the last games that we're gonna get before the year ends. So hopefully it's good. I'm really hoping for the best.
I
I
mean,
love Pokemon.
I think there's
so good, dude.
2 games left for me that I'm looking forward to this year, which is
Which are?
Pokemon and the Star Wars game comes on the 15th. So that one should be fucking good. I really hope it is. It's a single player Star Wars game.
Yeah. I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but it looks fucking fun. Honestly, it
Yeah.
just does.
I hope
I
that,
used to play like when I was younger. I think it was other single player Star Wars games. And like, I didn't understand what was happening, but it was fun just to swing the lightsaber.
yeah. I hope the combat is similar to, like, I would say Arkham City, Spider-Man, God of War, Shadow of Mordor. Like, I love that combat system that all those games have.
Yeah, me too. Like, it's just whenever a single player game has a good combat system, I think it's one of my favorite things, honestly.
Yo, Eric, thank you for the a raid, my man. I hope you had a great stream, man. We're just going over our podcast tonight. We are currently on episode 3. So yeah, hope you had a great stream, man. Thanks for the raid. I am with my co-host right now. You can call him Peter Martian, and I know he appreciates the raid as well.
Thanks for the red, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hope you have a good one.
yeah. So yeah, right now we were talking about BlizzCon, and we were talking about the Pokemon evolutions, and we are just going over little things like that happened throughout the week. So yeah,
What did we last leave on? Forgot.
we were just talking about, what were we talking about? I honestly don't remember.
Oh, Star Wars.
Oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah.
So yeah, if a single player game has a good combat system, oh dude, like I love it, you know?
Yo, thanks for the sub, Eric. Really appreciate that. But yeah, Star Wars, I really hope it has a good combat system. They said it's very like detailed in the way the lightsaber works. So yeah, I would hope nothing for the best.
Did you play Battlefront?
The newest one or like the original one?
I guess the newest one because I really liked the lightsaber play in that game. I thought it was fun.
I did not play it though. I didn't play the new ones.
They were decent. Like I don't know why I stopped playing it. I guess it wasn't my style of PvP game, but it was still pretty fun to play with the lightsabers and everything.
Yeah. For those in chat right now, our YouTube is right here. I posted it in the chat. If you guys want to go over and take a look at episode 1 or 2, or if you have to take off for this one will be live sometime later tonight. Again, thank you all for being here. And we're just going to keep
Thank you
rolling.
guys. We appreciate you. But yeah, so those are the two main games, which is Pokemon and Star Wars. Before the end of the year that we're looking forward to. What do you think is gonna change in Pokemon? Like, what do you hope to see new?
Honestly, I'm not really hoping for anything new. I hope they go more back just to simple gameplay, because I feel like the last game they kind of went really out there with a lot of new mechanics, and that's been seen like with this game as well, with those new like raids that they do where like the Pokemon are giant and you just go in with teams.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's an interesting like
It's
thing
super
for sure.
weird.
Yeah,
Is that like a raid?
yeah, it's literally like a raid.
So like
It's like the Pogo raids.
So like you can have other players with you, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that sounds interesting. That sounds pretty good.
yeah, I like that. It was interesting for sure.
And
But
do you get to catch it afterwards, or?
I think so. I would hope so.
That sounds actually pretty fun. Like, because I really like. We're Pokemon Go players. We're pretty casual with it though, but we do enjoy it. But I enjoy the raids a lot. So if that's gonna be in the new Pokemon, that sounds great.
Yeah, and I mean it's a bit more complex this time because you have like actual moves now and whatnot instead of just tapping the
True.
screen.
I forget that that Pokemon come with like 6 moves now.
Wait,
Well, not now, but it's always been a thing.
no, it's 4
but, like-
moves. Four.
Oh, really? It's 4?
Yeah,
I forget because literally I'm so used to playing Pokemon now,
yeah.
and I hate it.
Every
because
Pokemon
I
has
miss
4.
Playing the old Pokemon games.
I mean, this one should be good. Like, it looks promising. The only thing, I mean, that has everyone on edge is the Pokédex thing.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean? It's not the complete Pokédex, right?
Nah, yeah, not every Pokemon is gonna be in the game.
Is that the first time?
Yeah, that's the
That
very
they did
first
that?
time.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean,
And I know there's a lot of people who love to complete it at
Yeah.
every game.
yeah, there's always that core fan base that literally likes to catch them all. But
Yeah, so like, that's a big negative, unfortunately. I wonder why. Like, how hard can it be if you've done it all the way up until now?
yeah, and it's not like this is a weaker system. This is literally, I would assume, way stronger than the 3DS.
Yeah, and like you're taking your time with it. Why not just take the extra time and add the other Pokemon in?
No
You know,
idea. I really don't know.
it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like I wonder why. I always want to put myself in their shoes in the way that like, um, they like, I don't know, somehow they piss off the community. You know,
Yeah.
like they're not aware.
I honestly don't know. Like, I don't understand why they didn't. Like, it was a weird change for sure.
Yeah, and I wonder like if they have put out like a response somehow, like a tweet or anything, you know, regarding why we can't have the complete Pokédex.
I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful for Pokemon. I'm hopeful for Star Wars. So those are, I think, the last 2 games of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Like, big games at least.
Yeah, I can't wait for Pokemon. I love, like ever since I was a kid. I think the first Pokemon that I played was Pokemon Red, and you just get so lost in it for so long, and it's so much fun. So I can't wait, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. It should be a really, really, really fun game to play and to go
Yeah,
to.
even if it has its faults, I'm still gonna play the hell out of it. Like I just miss, you know, that typical Pokemon experience. You know, I want to go through it again. I
Yeah.
love it.
I'm looking through the games right now. I'm not seeing anything. Life is Strange episode 5, I guess.
Yo, yes. Have you played those?
No, but I've seen some gameplay. They're pretty good.
I really like them. Like they're heavily story based, but I just like it. It's actually like just they're chill to play and chill to like complete. I love it.
Hmm. Yeah, other than that, I don't see anything else like worthwhile talking about, like other of these games, like that we would both be interested in.
Yeah, this year was pretty dry. Literally, like up until now, or November. Year's almost over, and you know the main game I suppose is COD, but
I mean, Kingdom Hearts
even
3 was
that-
good.
that's true. I still haven't played it, but I heard it was pretty good. But other than that, like it's been stale, dude.
Yeah, it was a really stale. But I mean, with all these new announcements and the announcements we already have, I think we talked about this last episode. And there's a lot of good games scheduled for next year.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I think we did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should be fun. I can't wait for next year. I can't wait just in general for next year because like it's just a fresh start. Even though it's not really a fresh start, but it just is, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Next year is, I would like to think, is going to be a really good year.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm definitely gonna try and make it a good year.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
How much time are we at?
57.
You think that's enough?
I mean, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, unless
Alright.
there's something else you want to talk about.
I mean, nothing in specific. I wouldn't think so. You?
Nothing that I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah. We're probably just gonna call it.
Yeah.
I think ending at the 1 hour mark is. I think it's perfect because it's not too long, but it's long enough.
Yeah.
So I think we're good on this one.
All
It
right.
was a good episode.
Well, thank you all for watching live over at Twitch. For those watching on YouTube, thank you so much for taking the time listening to this episode.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it means a lot, guys. Thanks for all the
We
support.
appreciate it.
We really, really, really do appreciate all the support we've gotten over the
Much
past
love.
3 weeks. Yeah. So, on that note, have a wonderful week, everyone, and we'll be back next week. Probably on Saturday, 11 p.m. Central Time. That's
Yes, sir.
our set day for now. Scheduled to change though. Just check our Twitters. Everything's here on the. You can see the little picture of the bear here. Our Twitters and our Twitches are there. So on that note, thank you all for watching, and we'll see y'all next week. Later.
Laters.